This is Pamela Sylvan back again with another Hot Mojo tip, and this is my first one for 2019. So I want to congratulate all of you and myself for crossing yet another yearly threshold. You know, it's not always easy to live our lives month after month, year after year, but you have to give yourself, major thumbs up for making it through because not everybody does. So well done. And now that we've started a new year, we're back to thinking about how we can spiral ourselves up to more productivity, a better version of ourselves, and having more fun, raising our wellness, our well-being, as well as our vitality, and just how to do it in a fun way. You know, I've been teaching some sessions in the past couple of weeks in the month of December before we hit 2019 on how to optimize the coming year, what to do, what to focus on. And you hear this all the time. Everybody's got a productivity tool that they're trying to get you engaged in. And mine's just a productivity tool too. I think the major point of what I've been telling people that have been in the courses is to really know thyself. Know what continually holds you back. It doesn't matter how beautiful or how incredible the tool is if you're not prepared to meet your, I would say, demons head on. It doesn't matter what tool you have or how much money you're spending. You're continually going to hit up against that thing that that you stumble across on your path. So have you heard of something called PQO? PQO, I don't think I told the people in the classes, but PQO is basically your prolific quality output. And another way of saying it is, what is it that you're spending the majority of your time on every day? Is it those things that are going to give you the kind of quality and engagement and impact that you're hoping for your life, your friends, your family, your clients? Or are you spending time on busy work that makes you feel like you're doing something, but the production isn't there? You're not producing quality content. You're not putting out what you need to put out. And I'm not any different. I have to keep shifting my attention back to continue to to raise my PQO. And the biggest part of PQO for most people, including myself, especially at our age, is what I called assiduity. Assiduity is simply meaning getting your ass in the seat and keeping it there long enough to finish something. And another part of this whole assiduity is not only sitting there and getting things done, it's sitting there getting the right things done and getting everything else out of your way. I have this thing about doing as many projects as I can possibly handle, which is ridiculous. I can't do everything at the same time. So I had to move things out of my way and focus on one and maybe even two things at a time, but basically one thing at a time till it's finished and out of the way. Now, guys, I know what you're thinking, that it's difficult to do this. I know, especially, and I'm going to bring back our age, because after a while, we've wired our brains to do our lives in a certain way, to run our lives in a certain way. And whether it's for success or whether it's for failure or every nuance in between, we are wired to do our lives in a certain way. And when people like me get on camera like this and say, hey, let's do things differently, even though it sounds like a good idea, your body is going into major resistance at some point around these words. I can't talk you into success. I can't talk you into changing your life. The best I can do at this point is inspire you into making change, and that's allowing you to see what I do, to come into my world and examine some of the things that I'm doing, and maybe places that I'm running up against my own assiduity issues, and how I overcome them, because it's quite important that we see how other people are overcoming the things that continually drag them down. I learn a lot through mentors, either mentors in books and biographies that I read, or face-to-face mentors who ask me what it is that I'm running into. And people who insist on stumbling through their lives and learning the lessons are always going to be way behind the eight ball for those that actually listen to mentors and read books and get into biographies and even documentaries see how people do things, where to avoid the mistakes, and do the work involved. Why would I possibly continue running into the wall if someone says, you may not want to run into that wall? So, I've had to learn the hard way too. I've run into many walls, but I've also learned to listen to those that have run into the wall before me and have now learned to avoid it. So, my point here is learn to start following those that are doing the work. Dig in, do your research, and learn how to rewire your brain. Your brain right now is wired for safety and comfort. We all know about all of this talk around our comfort zones, and I'm not going to lecture you on this, but we are predisposed to comfort and safety. And we get excited when we hear about how to level up our lives and up-level this and up-level that. And even though we might start down that road, we immediately scamper back to safety and comfort because, life's not so bad. I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. You're doing everything you basically want to do. So why push yourself for more? Why do more? And that's a question for you to answer. I can't answer that for you. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to be more effective for myself and definitely be more effective and create impact for people out there. But I can only do that if when I get up every day and I have a plan of where I'm going, of where I'm journeying off to, and sparking up the courage by making sure that I'm feeling good in my body and in my mind to go and do what I said I was going to do. So, what is your PQO? What are you focused on the minute you wake up every morning? Do you know what you're going to be working on? And is that going to be the thing that you finish at the end of the day? Is it the thing that maybe needs a week to finish? Right? Is that the thing that you're going to work on until completion? Do you have the discipline to sit yourself down and get the work done? Or do you need somebody to help you focus and move through to completion? You need help? I'm here. I miss accountability. That's my whole mojo platform these days, is to make sure you've got the courage, the confidence, and the accountability to get on the way to your journey. Okay? So this is my 2019 hello message to you. And I'm putting my arms up because I'm feeling the flow. I'm feeling the energy these days and following what I've been teaching people. This isn't going to work if I don't work it. And it's not going to work if you don't work it. So continuing following me, subscribe to my Mojo channel. You're going to see a lot of changes in 2019. And my website is coming. For those that are wondering what the heck happened to it, it's still on the way. I've been waiting for my photos to arrive. And the membership site's coming, so stay tuned for that. Lots of great things. You don't have to fall through life in 2019 on your own. Let's do it together. Let's collaborate. Let's motivate. Let's inspire. And let's move down the road to a spectacular and beautiful and motivating 2019. So welcome back, everybody. And again, congratulations. I'm Pamela Sylvan, the Mojo Maker, with another hot Mojo tip. See you again soon. Bye-bye.